we
Mm. And
it's
as
yeah,
emergency
yeah,
issue, we have to work through the التكافل الاجتماعي,
absolutely,
who has
absolutely,
enough income and donate some for the food and for the medicine.
absolutely,
Inshallah,
absolutely.
we'll
All
start
right,
this
so
Thursday.
everybody, we are actually live right now. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Inshallah, let's just go over really quick what we were talking about last time. So we did talk about, is the relationship a form of hierarchy or companionship? So remember, this is basically talking about how Islam builds homes. So it goes into describing the relationship between husband and wife, and it also goes into details. Is the relationship built on romance or is it companionship? What does companionship actually mean? And then, of course, it goes to the foundation, whether we're speaking about the man himself, the foundation of when you're building this relationship, there are certain descriptions. There are certain things that you really need to look for before you choose. You choose basically, this person that you're going to get married to. There are certain things that you definitely do not want to skip. And we talked about number one is the mannerisms and the deen. And in terms of mannerisms, we basically said one is honesty. That's the most important thing. And two is being stingy. And we said that, they're being stingy is actually in two ways. There's the first way, which is financial stinginess. It's a person that basically is self-centered. If a person is self-centered, then they're going to be self-centered in the way that they consider that other people are supposed to be at their service. They're supposed to contribute for them, but then are they really going to give something in return to that person? Whether we're speaking about money or whether we're speaking about social relations as well. He's supposed to be expecting that, yeah, she's supposed to be working for him, making that services for him. But then when it comes to him, bringing or paying anything back, he's going to be using this card as well. I'm basically the man. I'm basically this. And I must say, it's really important to understand that, yes, feminism is definitely anti-Islam, but that does not mean that misogyny is Islam. Okay, both misogyny and this, centricity around man is against Islam, and so is feminism, which is the centricity around the women. So both are not acceptable. So definitely, we're talking about that moderation. And this is extremely important to understand that, yes, you don't want somebody that uses this card each and every single time to abuse the woman, to disrespect her, and to think that, yes, I'm being a man here. It does not define manhood to be somehow against al-akhlaq. The Prophet ﷺ, had emphasized numerous times, ashiruhunna bil ma'ruf, that you have to deal with them in kindness and also in the terms of within that society. And the sister asked me earlier, just before class, she said, well, what do you mean when you're talking about culture? How do we understand culture being as a definition or a reference in understanding what it means to be good? And I gave an example. I said, for example, when we're talking about, let's say, inviting some family over, if it is to respect, a sign of respect, or to respect, let's say, her family, is that you make it like a formal invitation, that it's not her inviting her family, but it's you as the man inviting her family, and that's the formal way, that's their expectation, that's a sign of showing respect. Well, that's one way of al-ishra bil ma'ruf. This is just an example. If, for example, a sign of respect, it's that, oh, I open the door of the car's door for her, or if she wants to sit, I basically would hold the chair, etc. It's probably not in certain countries, but in other countries, this is a sign of being a gentleman. If that's in her culture, if that's il-ma'ruf in their culture, well, respect that. And definitely, ashiruhunna bil ma'ruf, we're going to be considering whose culture, her culture or your culture. Well, it's basically considering what makes the other person in a state of contempt. Okay, so if we're talking about al-ma'ruf, al-ma'ruf is basically an area where we somehow compromise with one another and appreciate and respect one another's I guess their needs, their expectations, the formality, whatever it is, all of that is part of al-ma'ruf. All right, that is all part of al-ma'ruf. So therefore, taking that in consideration is part of Islam. I don't know, can you actually see the screen that I'm sharing?
No.
You cannot. Okay. All right, because let's see this one. Can you share? Can you see this screen? No. Okay.
Not yet.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go out really quick and come back. It's probably my Zoom. So I'm gonna go out and come back really quick, inshallah.
Sure.
Let's see this one. Is this better? Let's see. Tell me if you can see a screen that I'm sharing.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh dear. This is not good news at all.
It says Dr. Aisha has started screen sharing. That's it.
Oh, that's it, but nothing.
Sentence. One
You can't see
sentence.
anything.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Bismillah.
But you can't see anything. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to restart my laptop then. I'm going to pause right there.
Should we go out?
Yeah, I'm going to